It has been 3 weeks since Wuthering Waves release, and this war is still going on right now, today. And I still cannot understand why this is happening. And I'm saying this as a former Genshin player. Like, what is going on in here? What the hell is going on? Like, every online thing I see is all about, like, Wuthering Waves versus Genshin Impact, and everything is, like, the fucking same, or I don't know what. And I wanna really address the community of the game. And I have to say, the community is of Wuthering Wave is like not well, it's not existent. It's non-existing. The game's community is like made out of two communities right now. Like I think Punishing Grey Raven and the Genshin community. Like I have to address the Genshin community right now because what's going on? It's like the Genshin community is like separated into. So we got the people who post and we got the people who don't post. I'm gonna refer to them like posters and non-posters, okay? And with posters, I don't mean every post, okay? If you are regularly posting about Genshin, it's absolutely fine. It doesn't mean like you're horrible and stuff. But I mean like those people who actually post and try to convince people Genshin is absolutely great. You should stay with Genshin and stuff. Like those Hoyo shills. Like those are the posts I refer to. And in reality, like they are in the minority. They are in the minority absolutely, and the majority are just the average Genshin enjoyers, or what I call the non-posters. And the problem I have right now is like if we look online, it's always in my life. It's going to be Wuthering Waves or Genshin Impact. Like why can we not play both? Like tell me why. Cause every time we go online, we go on Twitch, we go to YouTube, what's going on? There's always that one guy making the dumbest excuse online, making the dumbest excuse, trying to convince people Genshin is better than Wuthering Waves. Like, I'm not saying that Wuthering Waves is definitely better than Genshin Impact. We both have the benefit of doubt, okay? So the problem I have right now with the community is very simple, okay? So like I said, we got two separate communities, two separate ways. Alright, so what's going on right now is the Genshin community is like hopping on between Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact, of course. Like the average Genshin enjoyers are like playing Wuthering Waves, and those Genshin Hoyo shills are like absolutely trash talking them for just playing a game. Like, why can we not just enjoy the game? I'm a 1.0 Genshin player, and I have to say the community has changed for the worse. Like after the first anniversary. Like in the beginning it was all fine, like everyone was enjoying the game. Like it was not perfect. No game was perfect at launch. They could still improve of course. And I have to say the community is like taking the worst turn ever. Like the separation of those two groups, like the post and the non-posters, came after the first anniversary, I would say. Like it was pretty much well, you pretty much see it. Like after the first anniversary, there's like a huge difference between the average enjoyer and those who are like shilling Genshin. And that's what I have. That's why I have problem with those communities right now because they are like fighting each other over nothing, absolutely nothing. You wanna know why? Just because those Genshin enjoys play Wuthering Waves and say Genshin would never in every fucking video they see or like every post, Genshin would never and post something about great about Wuthering Waves. It's not a negative thing to say, oh, Genshin would never. Like it's more a wake up call for Genshin. Like it's saying Genshin, you should improve. Like you can improve. You can be like this too. But of course, the community is a whining fucking bitch. Absolutely shitty as hell. Like taking everything as a personal attack. I just don't understand why. Like people cannot share their opinion anymore. People cannot talk what they like. It's becoming worse and worse. I would say I'm a non-poster, and I absolutely was not planning making a YouTube video about this. Absolutely not. I've just become way too pissed because like every new game right now, like take for example Pal World, Helldivers 2, those two games. Like everybody when they came out was like, no, don't play that game. You do, they shit. They just copy of Pokemon. The Helldiver 1 was pretty much bull crap. Yeah, sure, but those people who want to try, let them fucking try. Like, what's the harm about trying a game? You play a game for fun, right? If you have fun Genshin, then play fucking Genshin. You don't care. Why would you take everything as a personal attack in Genshin? Like, that's what I mean when the community is becoming more and more sensitive. Like, it's just like all those, like the LGBTQ community, growing their population. It's absolutely fine that they want to grow, but it's not like a very good thing to try to take over people's life, okay? Like, take for example, one of the controversial talks like years ago was about the vegan gains. Like that one dude that went way too far into vegan. Like that one dude was so into veganism that it became like the portrait of vegans. Like not every vegan is that bad. Like vegans are pretty chill. I can talk to them. I can just argue with them. I can reason with them. They understand and I respect them. But it's especially those selected few who are trying to convince the community and give like a bad vibe about vegans. Like it's the same right now. It's give they those posters of Genshin are giving Genshin a bad reputation. I don't know why people are taking things so personal. Take for example like Steam Bun X. Like those people have become so delusional that they are just convinced that they must convince the world that Genshin is the best game ever. You cannot have the best game ever. You can absolutely not. People like to play games to relieve stress. They like to play multiple games. A single PvE gacha game is like for relieving your stress. It's not gonna be like say, oh yeah, it's the best game ever. You can play and chill. No, maybe some people like PvP more. People would like a little bit more fairness instead of like RNG gacha. Like it's not everything, man. I just don't understand. Why are people trying to fight among themselves when it's just a fucking game? It's a game people would like to enjoy, people would like to play. Like like I said with Helldivers and Palworld, you have to try before you judge. You absolutely have to. Like, I may not be a fan of AFK Journey. Like, I've tried the game at least once, okay? I've tried it. It's not for me. And I would say to my friends, it's a personal opinion. Like, personally, I don't like AFK Journey, okay? That's it. Personally. It's not going to be like, oh, AFK Journey is so trash, do not play the game. No, absolutely not. You should try the game you want to. Like, if you see a game that catches your attention, try it. If you don't, it's fine. But don't say that game is trash if they don't grasp your attention. It's absolutely dog shit to do that. And this is what Genshin community is becoming. This is what every community right now is becoming. Like, I'm not just addressing the Genshin community. Every community is getting too sensitive. Take for example, if you go back 20 years ago about World of Warcraft, with every other MMO, what do you see? What do you see? Like, those battles are like logically reasoned. All reason why World of Warcraft is like pretty good. It's why it is better. Meanwhile, we are here taking the shit to another level. Oh, what's the reason why Genshin is better? Genshin has better graphics. No. Both have pretty good graphics, but I wouldn't say better graphics because both had different art styles. Both used something else. Like they use different programs. You cannot compare them in graphics. You cannot compare them in gameplay because the combat system in Warring Wave is different from Genshin. And take this from a 1.0 Genshin player. So why is the community taking this worst turn? And why I'm addressing the community right now, like around this time, is because it's getting more illogical. Like, you all seen Tectone, you click this video because you've seen Tectone, you've seen Mujin, you've seen every other content creator, Doro, for example. You've seen them all like talk about Wuthering Waves, and some of their chat is like, making the most dumbest arguments ever. Like, I've never seen someone say, "Oh, just wait till Wuthering Wave is going to crash down." Brother, why are you wishing a company's downfall? Like, it's fine wishing a company downfall, but why would you like say the game is going to be trash? Why would you do that? Like, if people enjoy the game, then they enjoy the game. If you don't, then just don't say anything. Don't play it. Like, it's fine. Like, remember the war with Tower Fantasy, like Genshin Tower Fantasy. Back then, we all thought, oh, Tower Fantasy is going to be great, but it turned absolutely flop. So what? The community just shut up. It just immediately shut down when Tower Fantasy was trash. Come on, some people might still enjoy it. Like, I do enjoy Tower Fantasy, but I would say it's not my thing. It's not personally not my thing. I don't like to play Tower Fantasy anymore. Like, it was fine in the first few days, but after like some grinds and stuff, I was like, okay, this is enough. I don't want to play Tower Fantasy anymore. I'm going to back to Genshin because I like Genshin more. Personally, personal opinion. Again, like I said, personal opinions, you should voice it personally, not like convince other people, hey, Genshin is trash. Like, you can try to convince them, but make at least a reasonable argument. Take Tectone's chat, for example. They all love Tectone. We all love Tectone. He's an absolute legend. Like, watch his video, watch Mujin's video about like his hot takes about Wuthering Wave and those drama going on right now. Like, I was meant to post a video like 6 days ago, and I have to say, they got some guts putting out this video like right on the drama. Meanwhile, I was just waiting out, way too fucking scared to hit the fucking damn record button. But, yeah. My point is the community is getting out of hand. Absolutely out of hand. Especially with those new people around the internet going like, oh my god, those Genshin shills, Like, it's absolutely dog shit. And especially when they try to go to their content creator, to a content creator, and try to shame them on it, Like, Tectone addressed this in a video. Like, Tectone said, oh, most of the creators are very sensitive. You just say, oh, you glaze of this game, you absolutely shilling this out. No, absolutely not. Like, when they like a game, it's because they like a game. They will make a solid argument for why they like the game. It's their personal opinion. They will voice their personal opinion. They like it themselves. And that's what's so good about content creators doing their own stuff, because they have the passion when they like something. They put out entertainment for us. They should be treated with respect. You should respect their decision. If they don't play the game you want to see, then just don't watch them. It's that simple. So, what's the point about breaking down a small content creator? Those content creators who just are started, who don't have experience, will back down, you'll break them. You break them apart. Absolutely shameless for those people. They are becoming more daring, more shameless than ever I've ever seen, man. And here's the next thing I want to address, beside the community, of course. So, next to the community, what do we have? Like, the content creators are being influenced by their community. We get to the miscommunication and misunderstandings. Like I said before, like with Genshin would never. It was never a negative feedback to Genshin Impact. It was never like it's a negative feedback, but it's not like say, oh, fuck Genshin is trash. No, absolutely not. We say Genshin would never because we know Genshin would never. They will never do it unless we say it. Like, Genshin is a spoiled child. Like, Genshin has 4 years of no competition. Absolutely no one. Tower Fantasy obliterated. Blue Protocol, where the fuck is it? And now Wuthering Waves is out. Wuthering Waves absolutely demolished the internet. Absolutely won it over. Now Genshin finally has a competition. And everything is going wrong with the competition because of the community. Like I said before, going a little bit back, okay, sorry, bear with me. Like we said, Genshin whenever. It's not because we hate Genshin, it's because we think we love Genshin, we can improve the game. We want them to improve the game. Like, have you seen the developers of Kuro? The Kuro developers went on. First week, 4 patches. Absolutely amazing. They're trying to fix everything in the game. Of course the launch was not stable. Of course that's every game. Not every launch went great. Not every launch. Like if you compare Genshin's launch to Wuthering Waves launch, it's pretty much the same, right? It was the same. Except Genshin never had that big of audience because Genshin was it was kind of new. It was kind of new, so they didn't have a huge ass audience in a first release date, like the first couple of months, I would say. Meanwhile, because Genshin exists, Wuthering Wave gained the attention because it's like kind of the same. It's finally a PvE open world RPG game, just the same like Genshin. So it's a competition, and most of people would like Genshin, would like to try Wuthering Waves. And this is so far like that one type of comment everyone makes right now. Like I said, it's a negative feedback, but it's for the better. It's for the better. Like, have you ever seen Tectone, like years back? Like when he criticized Genshin. Criticizing Genshin doesn't mean I hate Genshin. It means I think Genshin could be improved. And he still played the game back then. He still loved the game back then. Like he was trying to improve the game he loved. And no one saw that. People hear what they want to hear, people see what they want to see. And go watch Mujin's video. Like, remember that one tweet post about a Hoyo developer playing Wuthering Waves like in MiHoYo, like in their company. And yes, I refuse to call it Hoyo first. I call it MiHoYo for fucking ever, okay? Shut up. And Mujin tried to clear it like everyone. It was Way, I think. He posted that and it was fake. That one was never a MiHoYo developer. But the other picture, like a streamer on Bilibili, was a MiHoYo developer and he enjoyed the game. And just like Mujin said, they are trying to learn from each other. Absolutely. Like that's how game companies work. Or maybe that was Tectone's reaction. I could be wrong. I've seen both of them. In my head. In my head. Not for real. I don't watch two videos at the same time. I'm not crazy. But yeah. Like that caused a misunderstanding of, oh, Genshin is trash. Even developers like Wuthering Waves better. No. Absolutely not. Genshin Impact may improve because of Wuthering Waves. And this is why I want to move on to the next part. The companies. Like Kuro and Genshin. Like most people don't understand that a competition is a good thing. A healthy competition between two companies means they have to look out for each other, okay? So Kuro has, for example, like those wall climbing, those grappling hooks, absolutely amazing. What does Genshin have? Genshin has like a gear system too, like you can swap your gears from backpack and utility items. Like they may also add a grappling hook because it's so nice. Like they can learn from each other. A healthy competition isn't all about, oh yeah, we get the players in, we need them, we need to win the players over, come here please, we'll give you like free privileges. No, a healthy competition is like the companies looking at each other, truthfully, enjoying each other's game, see what kind of feature they added, and think about it. They think about, oh, but our game would be so much better if we also implement this with this idea. Like they will improve on each other. Like that's what a healthy competition means, and most people don't understand that because they are fucking oversensitive on the internet. Like, yeah, no shit, I'm also a guy who just sits behind a PC and looks through the internet, but at least have some common sense, please. I want to say this not because just of those posters. No, I want to say this for everyone, because everyone needs to think for themselves. They need to voice their own opinion. Like, we the non-posters usually are very quiet. We just don't say anything. Just one time maybe Genshin would never and never explain why. And that's why I'm trying to clearing it. Like, it's It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine to say something negative, to criticize a game. It's absolutely fine. It's not because we're shilling. No, it's because we want the game to improve. We want the devs to hear our voice. We want them to know why we think the game could be improved upon. So, like I said, a healthy competition is a good thing. It's a very good thing. We can now like play two games at the same time. We can play Genshin, we can play Wuthering Waves. Like those games are not made so you can play like 16 hours. Come on. You don't grind for 16 hours. You don't grind even for 4 hours. Just play like 2 or 3 hours maximum on one game. Like you grind a little bit of Wuthering Waves, spending all your wavelength, and then you go to Genshin, spend all your resin, and yeah, there you go. Done. Seeing a little bit, doing a little bit events here and there. That's it. That's it. And you can then say, okay, I like this game. I like this event, and state your reasoning why. And I know I've been ranting about this shit like forever right now, but I just want to make it clear. I want people to think for themselves. I want them to enjoy their life. I don't want to see this war happening every second, man. Like every content you watch now has like something weird. Like it not really weird, but they are just Genshin chills making out some reason that doesn't count as a reason. Like they can never back up their argument. Like take for example, the first time I watched Tectone, I was like, oh wow, dude, this man criticized a ton. He's so well bad. He was the villain. He was playing the fucking villain. After some time, he explained why. He does explain why he does this thing. Tectone is one of the people we need in this world. He criticizes and he explains why. Like Tectone actually wanted to improve the game, and after I listened to his explanation about why he's criticizing the game, I've been listening very carefully to his arguments and I've heard about his ideas. And some of them are right, some of them are wrong. But the reason why Tectone is right most of the time is because he has the experience. He has gone through 5 years of streaming. He has gone through 5 years of seeing things, okay? More than 5 years even. Like he has experienced more than 5 years of other communities. And he knows the drill. He knows the drill. He knows the pattern that's emerging. And he warned you. He warned everyone. That's why he's the Chad. That's why he gets the hate. Because he voices his own opinion. Just because one dude voicing his own opinion gets hate from everyone. And I have to say, you have to voice your own opinion. You don't need to go into the trend. You are yourself. You don't need to be anyone. Be proud you can voice your own opinion. Be proud that you are reasonable and you can like back up your argument. Oh, so if I make an argument like Genshin Impact is doing absolutely fine, which it is. Okay, so what would you pull out? First of all, think about it. What makes Genshin a stable game? Basically, the trends of Genshin is not bad, the revenue is also not bad. So, what's going on? Genshin is not going down any soon. It's just Kuro Games has like a spike in population because they are a new game, people like the game and people will stay. That's what it is. Genshin is fine on its own terms. Like not as in they don't need improvement, but they are doing fine. They are not going down anytime soon. Alright? So I need to prove it to you that Genshin is like not going down soon and Genshin is doing fine. So what you take is like try to find their revenue, try to find how many people like the content, how many people do you find in the statistic who are like playing Genshin, who are enjoying Genshin, who are watching people streaming Genshin. And those numbers are not bad. They are absolutely not bad. So that's how you prove Genshin is doing fine. Genshin is not going down. Genshin is not being beat up by Kuro Games Wuthering Waves because it's a friendly competition. They don't beat each other up. They are trying to improve themselves upon each other. And for those of you people who are like in the I saw multiple comments coming out like this. Oh, Wuthering Waves will never surpass Genshin Impact. Wuthering Waves will never be better. Okay, proof? What's your proof? Like Wuthering Waves has been released 3 weeks. and it has performed better than Genshin. Absolutely. It has been doing better than Genshin because it's a new game. Okay, yeah, sure. Give me some statistic. Okay, yes. I can see for 8 days. But do you already know the future? Do you know that in the future Wuthering Waves will like go down? No, you don't. Do you know Wuthering Waves will go up? No, you don't. We cannot say for guaranteed that Wuthering Wave is going to beat Genshin by a 5 million people. You cannot say that. Absolutely not. Like, you can't say Wuthering Waves is going to improve because the devs are working on it. You know for a fact they are working on it and they are trying to improve the game. So their audience will grow. And the same you can say for Genshin. After hitting such a massive fail, Genshin will now look at Wuthering Waves and think for themselves, oh, we can improve, and Genshin will also grow. So that's what I mean with healthy competition. Like, it's absolutely fucking weird that people are still contemplating on this war. People are like making irrational arguments, and they are not backing up with proof. They're absolutely not. Like, if you have proof, yeah, sure. I will love to see it. I would love to read it. And I would correct myself, of course. I would say, I'm sorry. I was absolutely wrong, and Tectone will too. Because if Tectone sees proof, he will back up and he will go, okay, you're right. I'm very sorry. I didn't know that. That's it. Like, that's how you convince someone. You need to show them the proof. And those people are not showing the proof. Those people are just here to make a fuss. Those people are trying to shame people. Those people are trying to manipulate them. At least try to be logical when you manipulate people. I guess. But it's just not working, man. It's not working. You need to have patience. Absolutely. Like, some people just don't understand how a corporation works or how money comes in or something. Like, maybe they do know, maybe they're just ignorant right now because they like the game so much. Anyways, like I said, I'm a Genshin 1.0 player and I've been playing Wuthering Waves. It doesn't mean I'm being sponsored by Wuthering Waves or something. No, 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 absolutely not. You play the game when you want to, and if someone is sponsored, they will say, they will like declare something saying, "Hey, I'm sponsored by this game and I'm playing this game right now because of the sponsorship." That's absolutely fine. If they don't, you still see it like they will reference if they are sponsored in their YouTube video or their Twitch channel. So nobody here is like shilling. Nobody here is like shaming Genshin. No one is trying to bring Genshin down, man. Just chill. Just chill. We just want to enjoy our game. We want to play games when we see a game. The amount of disappointment you can get from people, oh my god. And especially like those people like Steambound X, the biggest Tectone hater. Yeah, he made like some article out. He went ahead and translated from Chinese to something else, and like one of those arguments, notice something because it's quite bold, and I'm like, excuse me, why would that be important? Like, his information he put out, okay, it's fine, but sometimes it just wasn't seeming right. It doesn't like seem right to put that information down. Like I said, this is like a huge misunderstanding again. Like, people show proof and people are praying that that's the proof. Like, they're trying to show something, I guess. Like, they're trying to show something that's unrelated to the game state itself. Okay, a developer got laid off by the company. Okay, what does that have to do with the game? Absolutely nothing, right? Because the game is developed. They do need developers. But them laying off a developer doesn't affect the game state. Like, it does on like mildly on how they code, like depending on their experience on coding. But in the end, they have a plan, they have an idea, they want to make that idea come true. They want their ideals. And that's why a company has a goal to hit, and not like, oh, we need this employee to hit that goal. No, everyone can hit the goal. Everyone can do something when they put their life in it. And that's why I was like saying when I saw that post from Mujin's video, you should absolutely check him out. He's an absolute legend too. And I have to say, Someone was like saying, "Oh yes, finally something that exposed Kuro." Excuse me. So what? Even if Kuro has laid off multiple developers because they don't like him or something like that, the game is great, right? The game is great. Everybody who enjoys it enjoyed the game. Do we take developers as image for the game? Kind of. We do take it as a image. So listen to me. Listen. You play the game. Do you still think it's different? Do you still link the developers with the game? Yes or no? You only link them when they put in an update, right? So that's about it. That's it. Like those, or you hear news that Genshin is not doing great, they're putting their update off because they lose a developer or something like that. Like, it's not immediately affecting the game. It's not immediately doing something. It has nothing to do with like the downfall of Wuthering Waves. No, absolutely not. Like maybe that guy just got tired and didn't want to work on Wuthering Waves anymore. Like he said, like something about finally relieved from his stress, something like that. So in the end, everyone is fighting over nothing. Everyone is fighting each other over nothing. We just want to play the game. We want the game to improve, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So guys, let me know if you agree or don't agree with my statement. Like, should we just play both games? I say yes. You should absolutely try both games out and voice your own opinion. And yes, you should ignore the so-called posters and you should just enjoy yourself. You should enjoy yourself. You should absolutely not focus on those people and you should absolutely double check your information. If the person is trustworthy, fine. If something comes from r slash gotcha Reddit, you have to know something must be backed up. If you go to Tectone, watch his video, okay, try to find where he found his source. Like, at this time, everyone may talk what they like and don't like. Like, if you watch Tectone's video, and you look at Steambun X, okay, let's see, well, the Steambun X, like, remember that one video saying, like, why everyone was wrong? And it was just 3 minutes of him talking about false statistics. Meanwhile, Tectone just found the information like 2 seconds and it was absolutely fucking wrong. That's what I meant with double check your information. There must be something going on. Don't trust one source. You must go to multiple sources. Like if I tell you a story, I'm a Chinese person living in the Netherlands. Double check it. Is it true? Is it true? Maybe I'm a Korean. Maybe I live in China. Who knows? Nobody fucking knows. Maybe I live somewhere in Sweden. Maybe I live in Texas in the United States. Who knows? Who fucking knows? If I say that, you guys will immediately like believe. Oh yeah, he's Chinese. Oh yeah, he's from Texas. Oh yeah, he's a Dutch person. Oh yeah, he's Swedish. No, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Try to confirm things for yourself. If you don't, absolutely fine. But don't be like immediately convinced. You are immediately convinced that what you see or saw was correct. No, you need to confirm it for yourself. Do not be convinced by other people that quickly, okay? Like, when you watch this video, you must be thinking, oh, this guy is yapping. This guy is just talking what he likes. He's just shelling. No, absolutely not. I'm trying to, like, talk to people. I'm trying to convince people that they need to think for themselves. If you don't agree, absolutely fine. I don't care about likes or dislike. This is like the first video I ever put out, and I don't even know how to fucking edit. I'm just trying to say something. And if you guys are saying like, oh, this motherfucker is drama farming, I meant to put out this video like 6 days ago. I was trying to hit the damn record button, motherfucker. And my answer to you saying I'm drama farming, that's absolutely fucking fine. Because it is! This is fucking YouTube, right? Am I not? Is it not logical that people are like farming content? So yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comment and like put down your argument. I will read them. I'll hopefully it's not much, but I'll read like a couple of them and I'll go through them and maybe I'll just type back, or I'll give you a like and think, oh, you're absolutely right. Because I will not say I'm right on everything. I'm absolutely not right on everything. because that would be perfect. And no human being is perfect. No company is perfect. No community is perfect. But things can go over the line. And this is breaking my limit. And this is breaking my limit of posting a damn video about this problem I have right now. Because I don't enjoy my content creators getting hate just because they are playing Wuthering Waves, or being blamed that they are shilling. I don't like it. Don't put bad names on someone else you just don't know. They have their personal circumstances. I don't know everything about Tectone, but I support him. Why? Because I think his reasoning is great. I think Mujin's arguments are also solid. I think that content creators are amazing. They are doing such a great job at what they do, and they deserve the respect at what they do. If you want to hate them, bring out an argument. Do it. Comment why they should improve. Comment why they are bad. Show them the proof, and every content creator will listen to you. Like, if they see that post and they think to themselves, "Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry." They will absolutely try to be better. They will try. At least if it's reasonable. If it's reasonable, they will try. Absolutely. Believe me, those content creators care about their viewers. I don't care about you guys. Why not? Because I'm not a content creator. I'm just here posting a fucking shit post. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys have experienced, and maybe some of your content creators are experiencing this, and encourage them. If you like the content creator and they are going through this shitty state because of some community right now, not about Wuthering Waves or Genshin Impact, even on other games, even on, like, for example, AFK Arena, Epic 7, League of Legends. If they just receive hates for nothing, encourage them. You, the viewer, have the power to convince their favorite content creator to go on. Like, you are their moral support. And people have to figure out. People have to figure out that the content creators love their viewers. They love their viewers. They treat them with respect. Well, except Tectone, of course. Tectone does what he likes. Tectone can do what he likes because he's a fucking damn chat. Well, goodbye.